Hello, welcome back to Slice and Dice. I am your boy, trapped in the silent void. Let's get to it, shall we? I got nothing better to do. My power and my internet are both still not working. Well, I have power, obviously, but, you know, generator, power can go out at any time, no internet, can't really do anything productive with my time. So, I don't know. Let's record some Slice and Dice. I still don't know, by the way. I'm still waiting to see what the yellow is that I can't think of. Wait, I've seen it. It was eccentric! I forgot about eccentric. Okay. And then this is stalwart. I've seen all the oranges and I've seen all the reds and blues. Excellent. Who's this? Hold on. I think this is... It's not druid. Is it priestess? No. It's enchanter. Huh. This is... This is not knight. There's knight. I don't know who that is. Oh god, there's two here. Anyway. So these are two very bad curses. This curse is middle of the road, and I think Add Goblin is middle of the road. Given the circumstance here, I don't feel like I should reroll because I can see something really horrific. I think I can just play Add Goblin. I'm gonna play Add Goblin. It's fine. It'll make some mid-game fights worse, but I'd rather not roll the dice here. Really good set of rolls. Wow. I thought I was going to tell you we were in some trouble here, but this is an incredible roll across the board. Actually, I would like to do a big shield for Cultist. And we're going to cut. Okay, this turn is hard. But let's see what we can do. As long as I'm not wasting damage, it should be fine. I think it's impossible to kill this boar, unfortunately. Well, that's not true. I think I should kill the boar over the goblin. And we go burst. Yeah. There's no way to kill the boar because of his stone HP. The numbers just don't line up. But we can knock this goblin out. It'll be fine. Nothing too bad here. Well, speak of the devil. There's Enchanter. I will play... I'll play Rogue. I'm obviously not playing Enchanter. It's way too early to know if Enchanter is even going to be viable. Like, you could say it goes well with Cultist, but I just don't feel like it works. I'm not into it. I'm gonna lean back. I'm feeling like it's a lean back sort of recording. Lean back, move the microphone up, you know. I'm gonna do 1, 2 here. Cut plus stab there. Burst that rat? Yeah. Killing 3 enemies on turn 1, but it's a lot of front-loaded power with Exert and then Pain dropping me to a 0. I don't think you can redirect Pain. I'm gonna grab the heal. That might be lethal, so I should hold it. Pardon me. Is this lethal? It is not. Can you dodge cut? Oh, that's interesting. It actually moves. Can't dodge cut. Okay. Should be fine. The rat wins these. Almost had it. Ballet shoes or basilisk scale? I think basilisk scale is really interesting, but it requires you to have 2 hits. You have to hit the top side to get the use of the +3, and you have to hit a cleanse before you hit the top side, which feels like way too much effort. Sorry, I don't remember who told me this, but shout out to whoever said in the comments to equip side swaps because of Petrify. That was so massive brain. I never could have considered that. I'm fine with just locking mana here. I think it's the right choice. And then Brigand can't roll worse than 1 damage. So I'm happy to roll for the 3 banger. Yeah, that's a good roll. And maybe I shouldn't kill the crone actually. Let's not tunnel. want to kill the Knoll. Cut only does 2. And if I... Okay. We can do it like this. Heal the 1. A little awkward. But we kill the Knoll. And then we just end turn here. I should cut. It's always right to cut, although I guess it's actually not that. It's not right here because 1 mana lets me kill the crone almost certainly. So holding the mana is important. That's enough. Alright. Good start so far. Happy to go Vampire. I've fallen pretty heavily on Gladiator. I think Gladiator is extremely underwhelming now. Only one of his sides conditionally hits what I want to hit, which is 4 damage. Gladiator kind of sucks. This will probably be the hardest part of our run. Alpha plus Wolf plus Goblin. And roll all the way here. Yeah, it's fine. Confuse is heal 2 to all. So I held the poison immediately, as you probably noticed, and that's because I want to get the alpha poisoned as soon as possible. I'm going to play this. Actually, I should ignore the wolf, because the wolf is not hitting anyone that I care about. It's hitting Vampire. Vampire never dies. I should cut the rogue, and then hold the rest of the mana. I was gonna say I didn't want to cut, but I can just infuse next turn to heal myself way out of danger. Well, theoretically. That was assuming I was gonna see a bunch of AoE. This is probably enough to kill the alpha, though. Assuming I roll... Oh, let's see. 1, 2... Let's just roll. Okay. Interesting. I think I made a mistake here. I think I should have held 1 shield so that I could 1 shield and burst to get this cultist to safety. As it is, it's a snowball when you let your cultist die. That's the thing. Any character that has a pain side begins to have a very swift falling off when they start to die. But what else am I going to do here? I've kind of backed myself into a corner. I'm gonna be lazy and I'm just gonna kill the wolf. I think it's not the right play, but it's what I've done. I don't see a line that would let me play the pain. I could have done it if I had held the 1 shield, though. I made a mistake. It happens. It shouldn't be the end of the world. For a spell is cast +1 or 1 self damage +1 to the 2 right sides. First bolt is really good. That's it. I get to do this setup. And the only downside, I'll basically, it'll be a little worse while I have Cultist, but 2 damage cantrip is very strong. I think I'm good here. I should just roll it all. Maybe I hold the heal. Then I can heal Cultist. He's getting hit by bottom goblin. I don't want to hold the heal. I'm going to hold the self-heal. Dodge the snake, which is worth. Right, so we'll go... Cultist is safe. I could probably... It's probably better to just kill the one that's hitting him for a lot, though. Yeah, that seems more correct. And then we get him up a little bit. Oh, and don't forget to hit my dodge. Yeah, that's probably fine. If you remember when we started playing this game, I was a very big fan of Cultist. I said he was... I said a lot of very positive things. Strongest hero, or strongest tier 1 by a lot, things like that. I've had my opinion shift pretty heavily on him. I think that he's alright. Before I thought he was so good, and I realized that I was not correct, basically. He's good for the first 4 combats, and then he falls off pretty hard. That's what I've found. This lethal, yeah. Very much fine. Soldier Maiko. Very happy to run Maiko. I think. Well, I don't really want Soldier, so Maiko is fine. Maiko doesn't lead me down a path of spamming spells. I can just look for his growth sides. Probably not the growth shield, though. I haven't rolled my storm bolted side yet. It'll happen eventually. Surely. There it is. Just saying, I hadn't seen it until now. So I can get focus on this one. The thing about this Cruel is that in this fight, it just can't really make a difference. Like, any enemy, half HP for all these enemies is 3, so it's just gonna kill anyway. Another Cruel for the day. I think it's solid. I'm looking for 3 here and then focus here. We're done. Okay. Ooh, I do love Glassblade. I'm a huge fan of Glassblade. I think it's very strong. Deal 5 damage but lost on death. Droopy Hat is also really good. The ability to bank a bunch of mana is strong. I'm too big of a Glassblade enjoyer though, because I get to give Maiko a 5 damage side. I can use it with ballet shoes later too. Very strong take. Yeah, look at that. I'm happy to roll the 2 mana. I don't think I want to hold it here. Okay, okay. Okay, and I land on 2 mana anyway. It's not the end of the world. Glassblade does one-shot the quartz for me. I think I should kill the ogre. Oh yeah, and then I'm just one... We are winning. Wow, this fight is just over. That was a crazy turn. This is sort of how I like to play these though, where you just front load all your damage and then blow through them on turn 1. It's typically pretty good. I like Collector here. Nice little guarantee. We can use Decay potentially to get some value out of him too. I've been getting more and more value out of Collector lately. I think originally we overvalued how important it was to be able to do 4 damage. Don't hold poison here. I think the consistency that Collector brings is very nice. Mana would be great here, actually. Okay. Just counting up my damage real quick. It is not enough to proc or to kill Slime Queen. I want to put a lot of focus on protecting Maiko so I don't lose Glassblade. Awkward to not kill Slime Queen turn 1, but... Or not Papa Slimer turn 1, I should say, but we are going to kill her here. For sure. 8. I mean, the cleave always happens, and then it's just overkill by a little bit. There's an alternative play here. I know people... I've heard a lot of discourse about what you should do against Slime Queen. What do you do in this position? Do you kill Slime Queen? I think the answer is no. I saw someone say you basically downgraded the Slime Queen if you kill the Slimer. Or if you kill her and have 2 Slimers out, but I don't actually think that's true. It's actually worse, because this is going to do 4 damage cleave. I guess it can spread. 5 damage flanking versus potentially 6 damage flanking, and then 9 damage heavy is just worse. Yeah, I think it's better to kill the Slimers, because the Slimers, if there's 2 of them, I think they're stronger than the Queen herself. So what we will do is we will pop the Slimer, and we will get a little extra cleave value. That's my take on it. I think you want to leave the Queen if you can, because if you're in a position like that where you can kill one or the other, I think you're better off killing the Slimer than the Slime Queen. Maybe that thought is wrong. I'll have to think about it some more. I think that Slime Queen is the most order important boss. If you go in the wrong order, you can very easily die here. You just have to think about it. That's all. 2, 4, 5. I could just roll. There's no reason to hold one cantrip. 2, 4, 5. Pretty close. I don't believe it's lethal though. I should protect the boy. We burst here. I'm trying to get used to that. We burst there to make sure he runs. Mini crossbow versus bone saw. Bone saw is a little worse on vampire, I think. Mini crossbow is very good. I'm gonna go mini crossbow. It is a great tool to have in the kit. What's the tweak? All tiny enemies such as Archer +3 and death to all sides. I'd like you to join me in a bit of a thought experiment here. How do you feel about making it so that these graves spawn 12 skeletons on turn 1? Do you feel like that's a good trade? I sure do not. That tweak seems a little bit rough. I think we'd have to make it... The problem is that there's such variance in the enemies. On something like an archer, that's probably not a big deal. On a grave, that is game losing. That is really bad. I was really hoping to hit a little bit better. This is petrify. I'm going to kill the bottom chest. I think that might be a mistake. Tier 0 to tier 2? That has to be wrong. There's no way you kill a chest here. We're gonna fight so many goblins, man. Or not goblins, graves. The chests leave, so the petrify sucks. But there are 3 bones spawning here. And I just got double petrified. I don't think I have the luxury. Huge roll from Squire here. 2 damage is not the best for Collector. I guess it's good enough though, because I don't want to end up on 1. Oh, vampire, it's okay. So killing the middle bones is double time value. Okay. As much as I like to greed, and you know I like to play greedy, there's no reason to play greedy in a fight like this. If it wasn't double petrify, we would think about doing something else, and we got really lucky to not get hurt much worse there. This is Bard over Monk, I think. Although, no, it's not. I was gonna say Bard, because Bard gets to have rerolls to help Rogue out, but Monk is just better. They both hold the crossbow very well. Monk brings a lot more versatility to the table, and a crossbow is still a crossbow. The problem is that Bard wants to help with mana gain, which we don't really want to be doing in this run. No reason to dodge. 4 mana, huh? Well, first and foremost, I have a kill on this quartz and the 2 illusions. Then I can kill another quartz. I think that's wrong though. I would rather kill the illusion at the bottom. I'll drop the quartz by 2. I use all my rerolls, right? Yeah. Just checking. Real quick, I would like to consider the following. Undo. Okay. I just wanted to check there if putting this... I wanted to look at this and see if it looked like I could get any extra kills, and the answer is no. I cannot. But it's worth looking. Just to be sure. I'm gonna kill here. I want to avoid death on Maiko because Glass Blade and 5 damage single use on Monk does not matter to me. I have to kill this illusion. Glass. Oh, we just win. Never mind. I didn't see that I rolled Glass Blade. That's the fight. Shining Bow. Ranged all damage sides or Tankard. One day I'm gonna roll Tankard with top 3 poison. I like I like Tankard. I think it's a cool little like contingent pick, I should say. But I think the ability to put ranged on all of my sides is really strong. It's very nice to be able to hit backline enemies with something. You also get to go around things like Spiker here, which I probably should have considered, but I didn't really want to. Might go beware. I'm gonna hold mana. I want to do what I can to make sure that I don't lose Maiko here. It's possible that I will roll and he just dies, though. I don't hold Repel. Everything else is better. You can't miss damage. Interesting. That cantrip is not good. Just counting. You hate to waste Engage, you know? But you gotta do what you gotta do here. I'm not letting Maiko die for fun. That was an interesting setup. I was hoping to roll this, of course, the redirect side. Can you dodge? You should be able to dodge. Oh, you can't dodge it. Huh. I thought for sure you'd be able to dodge that. Anyway, I don't think it's right to hold the dodge. I was just curious. I'm gonna roll because mana's nice and safe. I feel like I haven't hit the 2 damage cantrip very much. Or I guess what I should say is I feel like I would have hit it a lot more by now. Yeah, we only need to burst once. Ready to watch Rogue die? If I hit a cantrip, I have to stop rolling. Oh, good roll. Where am I here? Oh, he dies to that. Well, the safe thing to do here is press infuse. And what's half? It's like this is lethal? You won't die for this. Solid. Dancer Brawler. I think Brawler is one of the better characters in the game, just hands down. He's very good. I don't think very highly of Dancer. I will go Brawler. Can you give him ranged on all his sides? This guy is fucking nuts. Now you may wonder why I'm going to do this, which is put the 2 damage engage on Brawler. I can now safely roll all the way to 0 for Rampage every turn for Brawler, and there is no way that I can miss. It lets you play for high percentage plays quite a bit more. Because sometimes you go, oh, I just roll it all the way down here, and then you miss and die, and the game sucks. Now that can't happen. And I guess it makes sense either way. However you want to go about it. Rampage, Brawler also just farms Lich. Rampage makes this fight very free. No, I want to roll for Rampage again. Red, so I can do one to both. I can sneak a poison in on you. No, I can't. It's probably best then just to get the 2 damage. I should have rerolled, and I should have gotten Rogue one more chance at hitting a cantrip, but I've given up on this 2 damage cantrip side. I don't think it exists anymore. Pretty sure it's not actually on my sides. This kills a bones. Brother, I cannot get this Lich poisoned. He just won't let it happen. I don't understand. He keeps dodging it. He's kind of cracked. Maybe I roll cleanse here. 2 is as good as it gets. We're winning anyway. At this point in the Lich fight, it's pretty safe to say you've won. He's out of skeletons and he's at 5 HP. You can kind of just call it a day. Yeah, this glass blade has rolled like crazy. I have lethal if I go like this. Rightmost side to the maximum of your other side's values. It's an interesting take. You can give a 5 revive to Maiko. It's always fun. Also, I have ballet shoes, which means that Scales gets to do a lot of good work. I also think that Poodle is weird. It's not bad, it works if you're self-targeting. And sometimes it hurts the enemies for you, but I like Scales a little more. We could do like 3 damage engage, we can do... I mean, this has started to feel like I wasted my time. It's unreasonable to say so. For now, I'll take a 5 revive, but we will talk about it in the future. I mean, just where's my 2 damage cantrip, you know? A rampage here is pretty huge. I'll hold the 1. Helps rampage set up. And this is where it's nice, I can roll for rampage, but I can't miss. This is where we go and we talk about how good that choice is. Let's kill the ogre. I'm 1 damage off lethal here. Doesn't matter. We're done. Whatever brawler rolls wins the fight. It's impossible to lose here. I've been had. My fault. I didn't see that. Man, you died and you didn't even... Fucking nerd. Didn't even roll. Killed himself and he didn't even roll the 2 damage cantrip on the way out. Fuck you, Rogue. I would pick Dabblist, but Valkyrie's on the screen. Yeah, Valkyrie. Fucking Rogue. I'm telling you, man, this character always lets me down. I know it's not right to say and it's not right to be biased against them, but I've never had this character feel good. I'm always disappointed. At least it's hit on the crew a few times. I'm gonna focus on... No. Oh, I need to kill the war chief. I see it. That's why I'm taking 2 poison. I thought that looked like a lot. We kill the gnoll. I can do it cleaner for 1. And we end turn. Alright. 3 mana in the tank. I have to watch I don't kill my rogue, though. It's your best side. It's the engage side, for sure. I can roll for it. Hey, res 5. Rogue dodges death here. Ah, res 5. We go... I rolled dodge. First, so I kill the gnoll. And we just cut through the troll very slowly. I can't cast another spell or else my rogue dies. Remember that. It's okay, he's gonna hit some 2 damage cantrips here. Or I'm just gonna hit a fat death wish for 8. He did it! Oh my god. Let's go, Rogue. This is an insane amount of damage I can do here. 5, 10, 12. This is 20 damage. That's pretty good. Metal studs, +1 to all shields, self-shield sides. It's good for Valkyrie. It's interesting for Brawler. Broadsword's pretty mid, I feel like. It's good now. Like, it does look pretty good now, but what do you do later? I don't think I'm gonna hold on to this no spellcasting plan forever. But I just like Metal Studs a little more. It's good now on Valkyrie, and it's really good on Wizard. So it makes one of the less good blues really good. Wizard's just item dependent. And then worst case, I can put it on Brawler if I have to give him 4 damage shields. Something like that. The ability to defy death. This is a fight full of enemies that have to get hit 5 times to die, though. Well, at least I have a cantrip. And potentially I could rampage. Should probably hold death defy. If you miss here, it's so bad. But it feels like... No. Don't play on feeling. If I don't kill the Hydra there, I'm in so much trouble. Don't play on feeling. Play on what we know. And what we know there is that there's a 1 in 6 chance for this fight to go straight to hell. And by that I mean it's a 1 in 6 chance for one of my characters to die. I should roll. With 2 rolls remaining. Oh, good. Assassin Shaman. This is not a real question, it's Assassin. It's always Assassin. Now let's think about what we want to do with our items here. I think the ballet shoes are pretty much freed up. What about ballet shoes plus max and then vampire gets a 5 mana side? I think we're just gonna let Cursed Bolt sit for now. I could put it here, but I don't want to risk Maiko dying for the chance to make 1 mana. Yeah. We rolled a pretty easy fight too, Troll King. Hopefully. Hopefully it's pretty easy. I'd like to hunt for the poison. The hardest part of this fight, though, is going to be killing the slate. I'm not going to risk it. I'm also going to hold the heal 1 to all, so that if I have a worst case here, I'm not dead. Hey, that's the worst case, look at that. Keep the eyes peeled. I think my biggest problem is I try to rationalize hitting Troll King here, where in reality I have to pick one and stick to it. And I think I need to kill the slate here. I don't think you get to have measures in this fight. It's a really good turn, I'm pretty sure. It's not that good. Okay. So, I have to hit you... I need to hold this like this. I want to roll for the rescue and or the mana. The rescue. Excellent. This rampage is basically wasted, but it's fine. Then I care probably the most about Assassin, and then Valkyrie the least, because Valkyrie has Death Wish. Okay, so obviously we just slam the rescue side. I think I might be able to get an extra rescue out of it. I think I do. Let's look. Yeah, look at that. Cute, huh? I could actually play Spore for an extra little bit here. This is maybe the closest I've ever come to dying to Troll King. If Valkyrie missed on either of those turns, I would have been in a little bit of trouble. But now we're good. Good fight. Scary, though. Definitely scary. Deadly Bolt after a spell is cast, 1 damage to the topmost enemy. I don't like this item. I think it's really bad in the Hexia. It does not do a whole lot. I'm gonna go Burning Halo. Slap it down on Valkyrie, call it a day. I can just snipe both zombies. There's a lot I can do here. 4 damage, okay. This might just be lethal? Okay, hold on. I think somewhere in here is a way to win this fight. Well, each of these attacks has to kill an enemy. Think about it from that perspective. Can you do that? I don't believe so. This one comes up short. Does that not give you max HP? Why do you not gain max HP for that? You're saving Brawler. Oh! This is 1 damage to all enemies. My fault. I had the wrong item. Okay, interesting. My bad, I was thinking of a different item. So wait, if I spore this... This COD dies when I hit here. So there is lethal here then. Hit here. And then burst. Look at that. That's right, there was a lethal in there somewhere. Ace or Fate? This is very easily Fate. Something I didn't even think about, but I'm very glad to see is Metal Stud's Fate. I think that is very good. Now, the Ballet Shoes Scales combo. It's not looking too good here, but I can do this on Maiko to give him his 3 mana side back. And Scales just does very little for my team right now, unfortunately. I'm gonna do no, I keep it the same. Although I don't really need to be rolling for Rampage in this fight, so I'm gonna put it on Valkyrie. Although I guess I could put it on Assassin and then I can use the scales here. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I'll do that. And let's see where we end up. Rampage, Res. 3 mana is 3 mana here. I'd like to kill a demon or a banshee. Sometimes that'll rescue. I can miss here now. I can't miss with Maiko. Yeah. I knew that was possible. I didn't want to believe it though. 6, 7, 8. I'm 2 damage off. I think I messed up here. It's not great. I don't think there's a way to save Fate here, unfortunately. Yeah, tragic, really. This is fight 18, it's not fight 19. So it can be worse, but this could also be a bit of a snowball away from me situation. I don't think it will be. I'm gonna drop the Banshee to 4. Most likely I'll just save a res and be fine. But yeah, this can definitely get a little hairy now. I only have reses on Valkyrie. 5 damage, this is really bad, wow. This could be a disaster. Let's see what we have. 3 mana here. Brawler dies. Can I kill these 2 demons? I mean, eventually. I think in this position, I think what I need to do is I need to reroll the 1 mana, because it doesn't do anything for me. And the plan is simple. If in the worst cases here, I will just let Brawler die. And I believe this is a let Brawler die situation, unfortunately. Brawler trades with Banshee. And we have to Spore Assassin to kill a demon. And hopefully, one of these demons will summon next turn. And hopefully it's... Okay, they're just... This is really unlucky at this point. 3 straight turns of both demons hitting pain. There is no other way to put it. That's unfortunate. Thankfully, I am rolling reasonably well on my end. I have to kill this demon. I'm gonna Spore to proc the fire. Thank you, Valkyrie, for saving my life. Oh, now he summons. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. This is lethal. Oh, no, it's not. Tough one, though. Very much a tough one. Glad that was not Combat 19. Dumbbell Time Stone. Well, Dumbbell does nothing for me, particularly. So, what does Time Stone do? I can use ballet shoes, and I can give myself... This is pretty good. Oh, it's pretty good on Fate, but I lose the ability to have metal studs. Doesn't go there. It doesn't work on Revive. I don't know if you know that. I could have 3 damage steal, 3 damage self-shield cantrip. That's actually kind of sweet, but the odds are pretty against that actually rolling in a way where it works. It sounds cool, but we have 2 rerolls. The odds that you roll this into this are very low, I would say. Death wishes, whatever. This is single use. You get a single use and a cantrip out of it. Or I guess a 2 damage engage and a dodge cantrip. I'm down to roll an item. I think the only bad one here is the Emerald Shard. Yeah, triple shuriken is fucking nuts. Triple shuriken when I already have range to all damage sides is crazy. So I guess I'll just put it here, right? And then Brawler has chain now, and he can chain Rampage. Oh, that's wicked. That's so good. And then who wants a ranged? I guess it just goes on Valkyrie now. This is very good. Yeah, it can combo off of Assassin, can combo off of Valkyrie. We can definitely have some setups here where we one-tap bosses off of this. The ability to ×2 on a steal. I can get to like 10 and then do 20. I can get to 15 and do 30. It's very good. Primary goal here is to have nobody die. We want to do everything we can to make sure that nobody dies in this fight. We'll see how it goes. Shouldn't be too bad. I have a lot of ways to do ranged. I'm going to roll. Okay. I think I'm going to play safe now. Yeah. It is what it is. We can do 4 plus 6 is 10. I can do 15. I can kill a troll. Is that the best choice? Well, let's think about it. Because we can also play... We can play Spore, and then we can do kill a Basilisk, put 5 on a troll. 2 mana. We take double poison for that, though, which is kind of spooky. At 2 mana, though, I will likely be able to save Brawler if he gets targeted too much. I really don't like getting weakened on yellow, gray, red, that's all. So, I think it is right to do this. Might just kill the goblin, actually. Let's just kill the goblin. Save some HP on Valkyrie. That is another cloud of poison coming at me, huh? Good shield. Res 2 is not what I need here. I think I roll it. Nah, you know what? I keep it. It's fine. Testify is good. Look at how much value this side is at 3. It heals 6 and gives me 3 mana? That's crazy. That's ridiculous. I don't really want to play it like that though, because I can strand here. I guess it's actually fine. Because I can't strand Fate. We just strand on Valkyrie. Now, I didn't roll anything ranged here. Okay, and then I just want to go, like, Spore. I'm bursting. We're not taking the risk. We should be good now. Lots of poison stacked up. Lots of cleave damage coming through. I swear to you, Maiko cannot miss this 5 damage side. He will not stop rolling it. Gotta respect it. See what we have here. Strand rescue? Do I have lethal? Hold on. Hang on, I think I have lethal. Yeah, let's stop being a little goofy. Weaver versus Kronos. I'm gonna go Kronos here. The ability to weaken Hexia will turn the fight if I can stop a demon summon. And yeah, that's good. The end. Can give him the 5 damage, I can let it rock. Should be pretty good here. Be surprised to see this going against us. The ability to dodge Hexia is also really good. 5 damage, 3 damage is pretty good. I can chain clear all the imps with Brawler here, right? That works? Sure does. Seems good. We're also like all range, so Hexia has trouble actually doing anything to me. I was gonna do something else on this turn, but I guess I am. I'm gonna let the 5 damage reroll. 2 mana is okay. I'm gonna roll all the way. I want the reuse. Didn't hit it, it's fine. That's very good. Hold on. I want to go... I'm gonna do all of this. Give me my mana first. We're gonna block for Brawler. I want to play slow on Hexia. How do I make this turn make sense? I guess this is fine. Half of my sides for Brawler are gone, unfortunately. But Brawler already secured this fight as far as I'm concerned. Another Petrify. It sucks, but it's whatever. I mean, we're probably good here now. Whenever Brawler rolls damage, you just lock it at this point. She's at 8 HP. Oh, I can only keep 2 mana. Or 3 mana. Yeah, this is a very unfrightening Hexia fight because Hexia is just sitting here hitting Petrify. That would be really terrifying, but she's very weak. She doesn't really have anything to do, and we got a bunch of free damage out. If that fight went like 2 more rounds, it would be very bad, but the ability to clear all the imps on turn 1, our team was very aggressive. That's all there is to it. It's just huge damage output, big numbers, kill fast, win the game. And that works here. And it has to work because I don't have cleanse. Alright. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.